Hello, how are you? I am fabulous, and I am delighted that you have chosen to join me again this week. This is Mode of Cosmic Therapy, and I am Paula Andrea Pyle, and I am here in the Raleigh Television Network studios in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I am surrounded by people that I love and enjoy being with. One of them being Mitzi, hello Mitzi, on the cameras, and Sandy in the sound room. So hello Sandy, and let's kick off this day. While I'm sitting here holding a marker, I have the most terriblest time. I have the worst time with these markers. I can't get them to write. I watch everybody else writing with markers and they don't seem to have the problem that I do. So it must just be something with me and the interaction of this marker. So I was holding it and caressing it and telling it how much that I loved it, and I want to work with it today and I want to make it shine. Think it's going to make a difference? We'll see. Let's try it and see. I do love you. I am love. You are love. Let's see. This is so crazy. I love it. What a difference. What a difference. What a difference showing somebody and something and in the place and situation that you're at that it matters. They matter, you matter, it matters. I mean, just being love, just being it. That's all, just being yourself and appreciating everything. Do you know how much I appreciate and love these gorgeous flowers? Each time that I'm on this set, I see these flowers and they bring me such utter joy. I mean, they are filled with aroma and colors and shapes and forms and music and harmony and art and drama and life and expression and existence. You too, little fella. You too. I appreciate you. What a difference it makes to be alive, to be in tune, to be flowing in the moment, to be here, to be now, not to be thinking about what I should be doing. You know what I should be doing? Do you know what I should be doing? Standing here on this floor with this pen that wrote black ink or whatever that is. That's what I should be doing, with not a thought about what's going to happen after this or what happened before this. Being here. Being where your feet are, being right here. This is the best moment there is. There is not another moment that can match this moment. The best moment there is. Let's see about this difference. 4, 9. Oh, for any of you who have never seen me before, I use numerology as one of these esoteric sciences to break down words, to see what is hidden in words. 6, 6, 5, 9, 5, 5, 3, 5. The vowels are the heart of the word. The consonants is the personality of the word. Sort of like us. 14, 19, 24. Wow, let's see. 14, 19, 24. Yep. 10, 16, 25, 30, 33. We got a 33 personality going on here with that difference and the heart of 24. Okay, so when you add them together, what do you get? You get a 57. You get a 57, which is 12, which is a 3. Okay, so what difference can we make? What difference? What difference does it make? Well, first of all, let's get this really clear, as clear as can be. The only difference it's going to make is to you. That's all, just to you. And if it makes a difference to you, that's all that matters. It's got to make a difference to you. So we are going to see 57. Where's that I Ching? You know, I love that I Ching. Yi Jing. Yi Jing. So Ancient book of divination. Let's see what this 57 is. The wind. Do you know how powerful the wind is? Huh? Do you know how powerful the wind is and what it can do? What is a wind anyway? Let's see if I can get that in here. We got a 5, a 9, a 5, and a 4. So we got a 9 and 14. 23. That wind is movement. Okay? Are you moving? And are you really moving throughout the day? I'm not talking about being busy. I'm not talking about that. Busyness is a distraction. Busyness is a distraction. I'm talking about, are you really activating movement in your day? Are you making a difference? Does it matter to you? Does it? All right, what did we say, 24? The music, right? The heart of difference is music. I love it when this happens. Music and food. How do you treat each? Do you incorporate both? Do you indulge in both? What do you do? What do you do with the music in your life? What do you do with the food in your life? Okay, the other one was the personality of this word, difference, making a difference. It's 33. That's a master number. That's a high vibratory number. So let's see, and it makes up 57. 57. All right, and 57 according to the I Ching. Let's see. Let's read a little bit. Wind is small but developmental. It is beneficial to have somewhere to go. It is beneficial to see a great person. Now, unless you've ever read the I Ching, you may immediately misconstrue those words and think, what does that mean? Wind is small but developmental. It is beneficial to have somewhere to go. It is beneficial to see a great man. Great man. What is the great man? Who is a great man? How would you differentiate a great man from an ungreat man? How would you do that? Well, the great man is in you. Okay, did you think he was somewhere on the outside of you? Did you think he lived somewhere and you had to travel somewhere and get up? You know, get up to wherever he was and introduce yourself and tell him how long you've been waiting to see him, and he was going to impart some wonderful words of wisdom to you. There's an old Sufi story, very quick. You know, the guy that traveled for many years and thousands of miles to get up to the top of a mountain to see a Sufi master. And he walked in, and he was so glad to see him, and he pretty much said, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I've traveled for years and years and years and years and so many miles. And now I'm here. I just cannot even divulge to you how happy I am that I get to really see you. You are a great man. You are a wonderful man. You have arrived. You're enlightened. You have the answers. You are the Christ embodied, Krishna. In fact, you are everything that I've waited for. You are that which I've sought." I got hair all over me. So he said to the man sit there, the great man, sit there without even as much as acknowledging that he was in the room. And he said, the young man who had traveled so far said, "Now, I want you to tell me, if you would be so kind, what the meaning of life is." And the old master just took up his hand and backhanded him out the window, and he rolled all the way down the hill. And then after he dusted himself off, he climbed back up, all bruised, bloody, and he climbed back up to the great man. And when he entered into the home of the great man said, "Now, would you like to have a cup of tea? Would you like to have a cup of tea? Are you aware that there is something so fabulous going on inside of you, and you are neglecting it. You are dismissing it. You are telling it to shut up. And you are saying and seeking for answers that you don't have the least bit interest in. I was going to say, too, you are not interested in the pursuit of that course. You are on a fabulous orbit, and you are traveling at unknown speeds, and you are exercising unlimited power and infinite possibilities. Did you know that? You probably, whatever activity you're engaged in at this moment, well, you're watching me, but whatever you were doing and partially doing it still, you probably don't believe this, but it's true. You have within yourself the ability to transform any moment into anything that you so desire. It's not magic. It is a fact of life. What do you invest your time in, your energy in, your thoughts in? What is important to you? What are you focusing this great man's attention on? What are you doing with it? Are you moving in the run of the day? Are you really moving in that orbit that is inside of you? Or how much of your time is spent on and in somebody else's orbit, trying to interfere with that person, telling him or her, whether little or big, what he or she should be doing, saying, thinking, feeling? How much of that is, why are you interfering with anybody else's life? You don't have that right. It is not part of your designated package. Did you understand me? And any time that you give out this energy, that you let it go from you, it depletes you, and you are incapable or less capable of doing the things that you want to do. Doing the things you want to do. You. What's important to you? Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah, 57. Difference, yeah. Wind is penetration. Yes, wind is penetration. Good gracious, Mitzi. Wind is penetration. Penetration. So, difference is the wind that penetrates. Wind. The wind. The wind penetrates, and the wind, what do we got? 47, what do we do? 9 and 14, 23. That movement, 23. Your movement throughout the day, let's put an S on it. Your movements throughout the day matter. Who do they matter to? You. Why do they matter to you? Because you are the great man who dictates what will be. Now, if you are not consulting with this great man inside of yourself and you are following your personality, you could possibly be needing to go here. You know, this is where the great man wants to go here. He's going to go there too. It just may take him a lot longer to get you to go there because you may be here. And then when you get here, you get bored with that, so you go here. And by the time you get here, you meet somebody else that you think you're interested in, so both of y'all will travel here, then here, then here, then here, and then here, then here, then here, then here, then here, then like the wind. But eventually you'll come back here. Now, what this great man, if you will introduce yourself to that part of you, inside of you, who knows what and desires beyond you. It's called a sacred desire. Okay? That's what it's called. It is the sacred desire. And it will manifest. It will. There's no way that it can't. It will manifest. Okay. But you gotta talk to him. You gotta really have a consultation with him. Because it says penetration. Let's see what that is. Penetration. 7, 5. 5. You know what? I was just thinking about penetration, and I was thinking about sex, and I was thinking about orgasm, because penetration is that. And you know, there's a bonding of these two particular energies coming together to form this third. This third. Here's an energy, and you know, when they come together, they form this energy. Okay? Well, this energy right here is the only one that makes the difference. That is the wind between the two bodies. Okay? But we'll come back to that in a minute. All right, 2. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. 1, 2, 9, 6, 5. Okay, 10, 19, 28, 34. Let's see if that's true. 10, 19, 28, 34. 12, 14, 15, 17, 22. Let's see if that's true. 10, 19, 28, 34. 12, 14, 15, 17, 22. So we've got 56. All right. So we know that difference was a 57, and we're going to stay with this a minute, and it's wind. Okay? It is the wind between you and anything you do. It is the air. It is the light. It is the energy. It is the love. Okay? If you will. Because I've said this so many times. You don't love something on the